So we're going into game one of Swistak versus Hykonic, and Swistak going his pit. This is not a common pick for him. Well, I've never seen the pit before, but I mean, like, I can understand why the character would be fun for him. It's just like immediately getting the weird Joker gimp where he just hits you with the up B instead of grabbing ledge, because it prioritizes hitting you over recovering for some reason. But Hykonic doesn't seem to be phased. He's just keeping Swistak in the corner like his life depended on it, which it probably does. But yeah, Swistak taking the early lead. Oh, nice percent. Doesn't get anything off of it. Yeah, he's getting these steady hits so that Hykonic can't really get these leads. Well, he can't really make any sort of comeback from this deficit that he's been in. But getting that downer is a first step towards that. If he can make good use of this Arsene, then he'll be able to rack up that percent, but only gets 30. But Eha's gonna tack on some good damage on its own. It's been quite a back and forth in terms of who's getting the hits, and neither player's really converting all too much off of them, like getting the odd two-piece. Fist for scuffle, but Hykonic gets Swistak in the corner, fights his way out, and now it's looking very even. That Arsene edgeguard really did help him. Down and not spiking, that's not even a rare occurrence with Pit. That spike hitbox is very small, really hard to hit, and it's not all that strong, so it doesn't kill at low percent unless you hit like 3 of them. Oh yeah, I like what he was doing there. Using the lingering hitbox to hit through Arsene invincibility on his up B or try and catch the drift, but it doesn't matter because he gets a forward throw at 170 by the ledge. Pit's forward throw notoriously very strong. It's like Young Link forward throw, but if it wasn't on a tethered character, and also if it was stronger. Like, Pit has good throws all in all. Hykonic has the control. Oh, he thought he got the drag down because like he saw Swistak was like just landing there. Bit unfortunate. Hitting above the shield with that forward air hitbox. That shouldn't have worked. Oh. Tries a counter attempt. Pit up B doesn't have a hitbox, so it's really hard to get those. But the side B hits underneath the shields. That's the second time it hasn't worked. Like the orbiters. Swistak's still keeping that steady lead, but the distance is always closing. Hykonic just like staying patient with the guns, waiting to whiff punish. So, an attempted approach from Swistak. And the get up attack, Pit jumps over the up smash. That's another thing that I've seen more than once. There's these odd interactions, the hurtbox shifts that seem to happen consistently against certain moves. Okay, now Hykonic is in a really good position here, and he has the lead. He also potentially has another Arsene, but that doesn't matter because he just closes it out with a back air off the stage. Game 1 goes to him, even after that unfortunate offstage situation earlier in the game. Okay, so we're going to small battlefields. I'm honestly not too surprised because actually, oh okay, he's going Sheik. He's said, I'm going to go my main. I'm going to win. I got my 120 game in. I'm really surprised this is happening so early in bracket. These two are quite good players, but I guess like this local has a lot of really good players, so yeah. Nice parry on the forward air, a bit too high, so it was actually punishable. It was Sheik forward air notoriously -2, I believe. It's oh, got Hykonic in an offstage situation there. Hit the nair, but he was in too much lag to pull off of it. The F smash read on the landing. It's like hitting a tilt for most characters. The strength of that forward smash. Bit unfortunate. But I mean, none of Sheik's moves are punishable, so I guess it makes sense why they aren't too strong on their own. Like, just imagine Ganon tilts that were all like -5. That's a world where Steve isn't the most complained about character in the game. Oh, okay, waits there for the ledge trump, but Swistak DIs in on it. Hykonic can't get follow-up. And so far, they have been trading the control back and forth, just like last game. Goes for a footstool setup off of the needles, and doesn't work out, but Hykonic barely misspacing that up B. Thought he could make it from just a bit lower, giving Swistak the leads, but not much trouble. Okay, waits out the get-up attack, and this is like a really nice looking advantage state. Gets 40%. Being a bit over-aggressive off of ledge, Hykonic catches that. That was a very nice wait. And now he is back in the game. He has Arsene very soon. And as soon as that happens, Sheik gets completely outclassed by Arsene. And Hykonic just needs one hit, and they're relatively even. Oh, missed the pivot grab. That would have been pivotal in getting the comeback. I'm sorry for that joke. But Hykonic gets a really nice grab string. That up smash, that was a really nice attempt to hit that landing on the platform. I don't know if it would have killed. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. And because he rebel discarded the needles and that backer, he almost has Arsene again. Arsene with rage is a beast, especially in these situations where both players are trying to close out the stock at high percent. Joker just inherently has a big advantage here. Oh, but does the up B off of ledge to wait out the Hykonic trying to catch his jump, and he gets the stop. But Hykonic fighting back with that ledge trump didn't work earlier, but he caught Swistak lacking. This game has stayed quite even throughout the whole thing. Neither player giving each other an inch. Gets a small conversion. Doesn't maintain the ledge trap, and now they're both at 38%. Just goes to show like how much these players like are trading out the hits. Swistak wasn't ready for that. Could be dead here, but Hykonic doesn't catch the uppy with his Arsene Dama. Without a jump, that could have been a very dangerous situation. This is looking very close. And now Arsene is out of the picture for the foreseeable future. Unless Hykonic gets a good Rebels guard, I don't think he'll come out. Or, well, it could be the Sheik factor. He could just live to a really high percent. That puts the pressure on Swistak to try and get a really good confirm around 100 or so. Both players are just like, they're so scared. Hykonic trying to call something out. That was such a clutch backer, and he hadn't gone off for the stage spike all game. So Hykonic was not expecting that in the slightest. Very well done from him, and the set continues.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Game 3.
Yeah.
I just saw the ending of that one. I have no idea what's happened.
Yeah, they've been like trading control back and forth. Like neither of them has really gotten a substantial lead, and like all the games are really close.
Well, I timed that fantastically, didn't I?
No.
One day. You see, if you just crash out a bracket, then you can commentate finals. That's my plan anyway. Game 3, Hykonic versus Swistak. You imagine these two want to play this up fairly patiently, especially if they've been training as hard as they have. Maybe slowing the game down could potentially benefit them, but seems like Swistak is more than happy to try and press buttons here, as he gets a small lead early on. Of course, being Sheik, it is a very small lead. But is more than happy to play up close and personal at this point in the game. Still keeps that pressure on. Good use the Rebel Guard there just to break out the combo for Hykonic, and he does get himself Arsene. Oh, jab lock, follow up, no kill, but right. It looks fancy, but then you remember you're playing Sheik and you don't actually have any kill threat. That is actually disappointing that you managed to live that. Swistak deserved that stock. It was 2 set combos in a row and no reward for it other than 110% now on Hykonic. But you do actually need to find a kill move as Sheik, and that's where they struggle. So Hykonic can afford to play this one slow.
Hello.
So Joel, how you
Hello.
doing?
I'm doing all right. How's this set looking so far?
Very buttony. So I've just got ahead for game 3. It's been very buttony.
Yeah. Who won the first one? Do you know?
I believe it had to be in Hykonic. Yeah.
Okay.
So chase off stage, doesn't get the bouncing fish, goes extremely low. Hykonic doesn't quite get the ledge trap. Oh, what happened there?
He did ledge jump up B, managed to catch. It's a really nice thing to do as Sheik when you're catching people swinging, trying to ledge trap.
Well, it caught me. I can tell you that one free. Doesn't get the chain grab. You can see they're both trying to close the gap very aggressively. And I was saying if this game is being as flippy as it is, I think that might have been a misinput side B.
Yeah. Probably meant to be a bouncing fish. Ooh, the landing down air. I love that. It's such a weird, surprising thing. You see the Sheik falling down and you're like, oh yeah, I know where they're going to land. Then they just do that. And it's like, okay.
Just mix up the timing, force you put it off guard. And especially if they're being as buttonsy as they are, that's how you catch people off guard. Oh, good use of punish on the counter there.
I thought the counter covered the whole screen, so I'm surprised that missed. But okay, sure.
It is a big counter, and unfortunately the hitbox of it isn't quite as big enough to hit a full screen grenade.
Yeah, unfortunately. Interesting F smash there, perhaps expecting Swistak to do the spot dodge, that's it. Ooh. Yeah, it's difficult to get those guns on that up B, I'm sure.
I don't think you can. I think you have to play ledge against Sheik for the most part. They're too maneuverable.
I do think Sheik has one of the safest recoveries in this entire game. It's
easily.
Yeah. It goes really far, and it is very invincible. And it is a teleport, so hey, what more
and you can also then mix in bouncing fish and what have you.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like that. Hykonic should get Arsene very shortly here.
Ooh. Grabbing the net,
there we go.
Shield.
Down guns will connect, but this is a very good chance to at least take Swistak's second stock if he's not just going to get poked out by needles.
Yeah. Oh, but he's doing a good job keeping him at bay. Oh, but no. Getting hit by the side B.
Oh, not quite the needle combo, but good chase.
What was that?
Has the chance to restart.
Sure.
Kicks him out of the invincibility of the top end of up B. That's insane.
Getting the stage spike. Very nice stock.
So Swistak has a pitch to run away with, especially with this low percent on Hykonic. They can just keep this combo going for a while. Arsene comes out to break it, but it's 50% off the stage. Doesn't get the grenade hit. But still pins it to the ledge. Bouncing fish takes him off. Air dodge. Where are you going, sir? Get in the bin!
Oh, man. He went so far. Oh, boy.
Oh, like as soon as like the air dodge just hit, I was like, that's the stock, that's over. As soon as you like the air dodge, you get the back air. They've got no jump, they've got nothing else. You can't go that high, and it's just you're dead.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect Swistak to be able to go out that far, and he still just made it back, even though he doesn't need to.
I mean, yeah, it's like I don't. At that point, you don't actually care if you make it back. It's fair play if you can. It looks cool, but you don't need to at that point because that's last stock situation.
Yeah.